Dear folks, let's continue. Enjoy yourselves. Old World is my top pick for you. It's like Civilization but set in ancient times. A quick note for YouTube viewers. On Twitch, we're recording, and up there in the corner, there's a link to the game's playlist. You can watch the first video there if interested. For example, we're continuing like a round continue. They're fighting at the front again. The second unit just spawned, the settler appeared at the same time, and now he's next to us as a melee fighter. He has a base combat strength of 3, we have a combat strength of 4, but we're a bit reduced. We'll attack here first and kill him. We're now at the location. Standing on it. Do we have it? Haven't we captured it yet? Or did we just capture it or not? I think we haven't captured it. We can settle there now, that's possible, but we haven't destroyed the place here yet. It looks like ruin in a hut, but there are only ruins left. There's often an event when you do something like this. Unfortunately, there wasn't one just now. We were unlucky. Attacking a location usually triggers a cool event, but not this time. Murray Metal, thank you very much for the 10 subscription. Happy anniversary, thank you. Thanks to Polo Diablo for the 20. One anniversary after another. Good evening. Yes, I'll keep it up. We're moving our settler down. I'd also say we're settling. Or here for now, which is better. There's silver and many rivers here. And thanks to the rivers, I think we also have a direct connection up here. The city is considered connected if you settle here. That doesn't seem to be the case here, and we haven't explored the surrounding area yet, so we don't know if there are any cool resources here or if there are, where they are. I'd start with this. There are mines here. Silver, 50 gold up front, and you can connect them from here. I think I would rather go down here. Or we explore the surrounding area with the scout here. Down there we have 4 movement points. This one has, I think, 3 movement points and 6 actions. So let's move forward here with 3 points. And use another point here. Here's the edge of the map. That means the edge of the map. This is the end. Here's the map's edge and the sea. We're at the southern end, so there's lightning and thunder here. That also means that from here we won't be attacked, at least not at first. Early in the game, attacks from outside the map aren't possible, but they can happen later. But that also means if the edge of the map is close here, you can't expand much in this area. It's still a fairly safe situation. Here we've uncovered a resource. First, I'll move down to the left. Up to here. We'll keep looking from there. The thunderstorm looks more threatening. In fact, all points are used up. The settler will arrive in 7 turns. 1 more. Once attacked, they have full hit points. I would go heal first. How many do we destroy? We destroy 7. How many did they just destroy of ours? Do we have good defense here? We're standing there. If we had good defense, right? Defense on the city tile. Here we take away the 7 points. From 19. That means attacking 3 times. That's the story. We still have 11 and are standing on the city area and also have defense. Well, by the way, the experience points are lost because you haven't assigned a leader, a commander to the unit. Move over here once. Let's do some more exploration. We have 3 action points. Now, where should we found our city? We can't see how far it goes to the left, but to the right it seems very boring. I would tend to expand the city further to the left. We're also heading toward the city on the left, which we'll reach later. We don't know if there's anything interesting down below. We could also take a round. You know what? We can only move one space just over here. Here, end of the railing. So downwards. Where are the key locations? We get more silver from the left than the right. One establishes here. We're likely setting up on the silver, where we'd get the horses from above. I want to stay near the mountains here from below. Like this, then up to the right. There's probably no one here, but you never know. There might be a town up here too. We would only get the silver here and have a connection with it, and all 3 would be included if we settled here. I think we'll start settling from right to left and explore to the left. For now, we'll move here first. We'll settle on this tile and he can heal too. No actions left. Next turn. Stony, thank you. How many points do we lose here? Only 3? We can kill him. Our unit is much better. Now we're dealing 7 more damage. He'll be dead next round. We can bring them in, settle this city, and found another here. Now the question is, which city do we build? And do we have a connection here? Was that it, I think, right? N is the connection. The trading network is the keyboard N. B is the network for trading. Here, high above the rivers, there's a connection over roads and rivers, so we wouldn't have one here otherwise. But we can build a fast road that connects the cities here, and to connect the field with that, you only need 1 road. Which family should we choose? The barbarian can't bully the settlers because we're founding a city now. We could build a second city with lots of farms, but not many farms will be built here. That would be a farm city. We could make cavalry. Then the city up there would already be connected. Or we could do a scholar thing. And then produce a lot of city capital and so on. However, we only have a few places here where we will actually establish specialists. I think we'll make a cavalry city. The cavalry units are usually a bit more spread out, but we'll make a cavalry city here. Also, he gives us 2 extra orders each turn. That way we can expand faster. The founding of the first city of this kind. You go by the pretty and memorable names Tayo, Jayet, Lavender, and down there is a ruin that we can visit, very nice. Then 4 more action points. Neither worker has anything to do. We can finish the granary in 5 turns. The granary goes here. We're clearing the land once. Can we already build a cool building? Can we already build a cool city building? Urban modernization hasn't been unlocked yet. We'll go up front with this one. Another farm? We're already out of action points. We have none left. Oh, we just got a second scout as a gift. Because that's a rider's city, alright? And from now on we get plus 10 per turn because we have the rider's seat plus 10 orders per turn. One more turn. We need to pick a production and possibly create a better city name. I'd begin adding more units gradually. Settlers take 8 turns, which is slow. Settlers here are quicker and more centrally distributed. I'd build the second military unit here. After just 6 turns. Lavender Ride is suggested, Scent Rider. More German lyrical name suggestions. Above is the Nile's Blossom, in front lots of lavender. Who is with Mothkiller? Lavender is good against moths after all. Seriously, do you have any name suggestions? Oh, Stony just stopped by as a YouTube viewer, I see, with the 30th subscription. Thanks to Stony. Dunkelreiter because it's suggested for the Dark Forest? That's doable. Let's start with Dunkelreiter. Lavendula sounds nice too. There we have Lavendula. One round further. An event. Ah, we're supposed to choose an ambition? While the laws of the court are being read to the people, there is a festive mood and cheerfulness at the court itself. I'll move over to the right side. I think I'll be there more often. I think if I'm on the left, I'll be in the way more often than on the right. A court scholar stands and starts speaking. A civilization is not a static construct, but rather a dynamic entity whose face is shaped by the people who make up that civilization. The laws of our Egypt have now taken their initial form and paint a picture of our future. Praise be to Pharaoh Khufu the founder. We reflect on our personal future as Khufu and feel ambition awakening within us. How do we want to shape the young nation? Let's set an ambitious goal. Discover 6 technologies. Destroy 3 tribal settlements, not barbarian ones. Tribes are different. What promote units 5 times means? Or wait and generate 20 experience points? So I tend to go for the 6 technologies even if they take a while because we'll definitely get those, they'll definitely work out. Research and reflection show us the way. That's your first ambition. Remember, achieving 10 ambitions means you win as a human player. Please don't write in uppercase letters in the chat. So, and now we still have 10 action points. We can't get the modernization for all of us yet. We'll build a granary here in 4 rounds. Before that, we could build another one here. I don't know if that's worth it. I could imagine that we farm wood just... Can we buy Glenefella with our 400 gold and 100 more each round? Can we move to the stones now? Because 3 farms here and 4 near the granary are enough? Actually, there's no river here. That's not so exciting. Now here, just over here, buy a field for 20 money. That's a feature we have because here the landowners, I think, have 20 gold once. The 2 fields are added. I moved here on purpose because I was hoping that the resource would be included as well. Okay, action points are gone. And soon I want to get to the stones here. Oh guys, we've uncovered another barbarian village up here. This appears to be the inland lake or sea. We could likely go around it either way. And the maps are usually made like that. In the area around the city, you first have 1 or 2 free peoples, then several barbarians, and then several tribes. Up there, on the left, there's a fisherman in the chat. We can see the fisherman. I mean, the crabs up here. Like this. Then I'd like to go down there with my colleague and fill this one up again. The black line is the map edge. That's an event. Our explorers find a family of hungry scholars camping in the ruins. They urgently ask us for help and offer, in exchange for food, to let us practice our orators with theirs. Unfortunately, we have too little food for them. We can buy food for them, give it to them. Then we get the free technology. Rhetoric, or our pharaoh, permanently gains a character trait, namely +1 discipline. That way we will get 40 more money. There are 4 categories of traits. Can I display them somewhere? Well, you can do that later. So there are 4 categories of traits. Here are the 4 categories. He already has 3 disciplines. This is the category. It's grayed out. That's courage, I think. There are 3 categories. 4 categories. One is, this here is wisdom, that's courage, that's discipline, and I think that's charisma. That's in the middle, and the more positive it is, the better. So that would be cool, right? We'll get the rhetoric. And buy 100 for it, buy it once. So much that we have 180 food. We have money, and the next settler will take time. In the beginning, you have trouble getting research quickly. Rhetoric is an advanced research that costs a lot. I would do that. We need 180 food, let's buy one. Oh, we can't access that money, we don't have that much money. We could sell the stones. I'm not spending the money on that. We need 180 food. That means we have to buy 145. I don't want to use up all our stones for that. I think we'll have to pass on that, unfortunately. We'll take the property up here instead. Global, more discipline and more money, plus 150 money every round. That's a lot in the early stages of the game. Then we still have 5 actions. I'd like to do this again here. He has no action points left. Let's move up and explore a bit more. That's all we have. We still have 3 actions, then we can move the scout up here and scout them out. He moves left, then right, Pascal, then passes to Hallastor. Once over here. 1 point remains as we move to the forest. If no one is nearby, it's hidden. In luck. Units are standing here. And here you can also see, I think it also continues here. Next research. We have completed a research. We can now build the granaries. In 1 turn we'll do that with this one, then we'll build the granary here. Next research, that one. We have 3. We were randomly given these 3 to choose from. These are available: traps, jobs, prophecy, administration. The rest are in the discard pile. There is always a choice of 3 research options, and when you take one, the other 2 go into the discard pile. And at some point when you've gone all the way through, they get shuffled back in. Basically, they're all in the discard pile here, these 5. Administration. Oh, granary is still coming up. We had decided on war. We were in administration at 1 point. The whole time for 4 rounds. I don't understand that right now. 1 round further, I just explained something wrong. An attack. In our dreams, the sky turns black. The land is devoured by fish, while mighty winds drown out distant cries. An omen. Maybe the world really will end. Then we gain a courage, and there may be more events, or discipline again. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten so much before going to bed. We have plenty of discipline. I would slowly prepare us with already a lot of discipline. I would like to slowly prepare us with courage. But at events, courage is also sometimes to have a choice when it comes to courage at a certain event. I would actually do this. I know the plus 48 gold is incredibly good. It just fits so well because our ruler and the Egyptians have so many money advantages. That's why it works perfectly. 48, more money. That's not possible here because it belongs to the other city. That's typical of the city up there. So at most we could move in here, but that doesn't help at all. The field is more interesting for quarries. Bought it wants to go with it. Now, unfortunately, we hardly have any. Now we can go down here and connect the mine here with the colleague from up here. But we can consider the first world wonder. Let's take a look. The world wonders that are available in a game, they are select randomly at the start of a game and count them as victory points. Sorry, that's wrong. It was actually up here. These are the world wonders, divided into cities that have insignificant cultural status and cities that have crossed a certain culture threshold. First, they flourish and gain power, then establish level 1, level 2, and so on. And insignificant cities like the 2 we have here, which are not very cultured yet, could build The pyramids, then the ziggurat or the oracle. Pyramids would be obvious for us Egyptians. We would need 600 stones. Had to buy 150. Passing laws cost just half as much city capital. That's powerful and gets 2 victory points. Everything is cool here. Let's take a look at these. We need 600 stones and we have 450. To buy 150, we need 425 gold, which means we need around 650 to be able to buy that. We'll already have 670 next round. We can build a world wonder soon. We can move him down and build a world wonder. Build the pyramids. Next round. I'm excited. Let's go with that next round. And when we start building that, it's reserved for us, so no one else can build it. Yes. I forgot to attack the barbarian. Oh, how stupid. I didn't do that last round. Let's see if I come back. Then I have to load an autosave. I'm sorry, that's too much stupidity on my part. Then we'll load the autosave from this one. No. I can go back through steps in this round, but not across rounds. Thanks to Marcellus for the tip. And now it should actually work, right? Yeah, and he already attacked one round further, and now it's our turn in this round. That's the one from before. We'll choose research and religion again. Research, then we'll make the decisive attack here. So then, if we do that with the pyramids, then I would even save money and not spend any here. Then I would even move down there. Once here in the silver mine. With this one here, it's done, right? It'll be done in one round. Don't buy here for now, but save up for the pyramids first. A governor is available. We can appoint a governor in Lavendula, namely our wife. She ensures that there is a bit less money, but more satisfaction and more... No, that's our mother. E.T. Ferris is our mother. And she generates more city capital. We can carry out these projects here faster and have more satisfaction. However, that costs 100 city capital. We needed 100 for the World Wonder, but we only have 164, so we can't do it. Down here once, yeah, we gave that up for it. We'll accept the discipline and now get 144 gold per turn. Then we'll move back again. They both moved with this colleague here. And one round further. We're saving precisely for the pyramids. Swirling sign. That's the dream we had again, and we choose discipline once more. So we get 200 gold each round. And up here, we'll build the mine for silver, which gives us a lot of gold every round. And now let's look around here for a cool spot for the pyramids. We need 600 stones for that. Is that even true? We can, yeah, I'm not really sure right now. It might even be that we have to spend less than the Egyptians. That hasn't even been considered yet. No, that's already included. Otherwise, I think it's 800, but I'm not certain. I'm not sure. We definitely have to buy 150. Let's buy 150 bricks. We have 550 now. Let's buy another 10. We'll try to get to 600. The price is just a bit off. It won't work this round. It'll only work next round. We're out of money. Where can you build pyramids? In the city area, anywhere in the city area. The city area is the fields with the buildings on them. Bloom of the Nile city area. I'll put it right here next to the capital, right up front. That's a nice spot. Can we move there already? Okay. Retro hairdresser, watch out. Matze has to go. We only have 8 action points. We're pushing through here. We can collect gold here right away. Once 50. Dear folks, we can go ahead and buy but also a little more, just a bit more gold. Please, I can collect gold up front. It doesn't look like it. We still have 4 action points left. With the craftsman, wait. The end of the map, I'll move on to the hill, then we can keep looking or go in here once. We got some money just now because we were near an object. $593. Stones, we still need 7 stones. I'll sell the wood we have. Once. Or just wait around, guys. Come on, let's just wait for a round. Wood is also scarce. Martin, thanks for your 14th subscription and greetings. Now we still have 2 action points left, and with those at most we'll do something up here. Here with this we can click on heal. You can only use 1 in your own culture and it gives you 5 hit points. You don't heal automatically, you heal 1 per turn, 1 action point per turn, and so 1 health point per turn up to 5. I'll come over here once now. I wouldn't do that because we'll be seen here, I'd stay hidden here. At most we could see if we can go around below. See if we can get through here more easily. I guess it doesn't matter. We skip a round, that's converted into a small amount of money, and I move on to the next round. Skip a round. He does too, and so on. An earthquake that happens through events, through a downloadable content talk. Natural disasters sometimes happen in Lowendela. A huge earthquake tore through everywhere here. I haven't experienced that yet. Oh, they always look cool. Wow, huge cracks. That looks cool, but unfortunately it goes through the city. Oh boy. They did a nice job with that. Is this the episode of Our Dreams? But we had nightmares, didn't we? Are we possibly someone who has prophetic dreams? No, that was just a coincidence. Then we get one more science point, or we say, yes, the gift of prophecy is my curse. Then I'm superstitious now. It's a weakness, but also divine. Plus, we gain 2 charisma. That's all pure coincidence. The cracks reach Niall's blossom. What consequences do they have then? Do the cracks have any consequences? Do they damage anything? The modernization remains intact. How do they impact gameplay? You need more movement points? Not that either. Are they just decoration? Does anyone know? Here, units were damaged. We lost hit points, but staying calm kept us in the game. Heal one more time. I hope this doesn't happen several rounds in a row, and now we can build the pyramids. Oh, we can only build the oracle. Why is that? The pyramids should actually be shown to us, even if we don't have 600 yet. The pyramid is not being shown? We needed costs for drying. Buildable everywhere in the city area requires drying. I didn't pay attention to that. In the chat, North Bowman says there's no dry land here, so we can't build the pyramids. We have no dry areas, just plains. We can't build the pyramids. Are pyramids, maybe? Later, they are supposed to build a different wonder of the world, the Oracle, at least partially. You get a wider selection of technology cards to choose from. I don't care about the 10 gold each turn. Honestly, that's not a very strong feature, and you still need to buy food for it. However, that hardly costs any stones. We would have bought the stones for nothing. Should we build the Oracle? What do you think? You build it on a hill anywhere within the city limits. And you can drain plains. That's not possible. We would have the money to buy the food. That wouldn't be a problem. Come on, let's do it. We want to have miracles, 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 miracles. The money isn't enough? I'll give back the stones from just now. We'll buy that next round. So I'll put the money aside for now. No, we need 312, so let's wait until next round. Let's heal once this round. And move on with our units. And definitely on forest edges, so we're hidden. Even if there's an oracle up there and we're already moving towards the oracle, so that it's not the oracle. A ruin where we can do something cool, like that. And up here, we can collect some more money here. No, we can collect culture, collect 8 culture points for the nearest city. Again, here we can collect earth. That's all kind of lame. I'd prefer to walk at the top. Have a new landmark discovered, the Nippur landmark, which presents itself to us in rugged silence and with a pattern of incredible splendor. Our generals have given instructions for preparing the troops. Combat on the rough terrain is to be made easier. With every step on the rubble-covered paths, we think about the usefulness of such a landscape in combat. What can we learn from the land? Scout, our leader. All camps and nets are built in the water, providing 20 more yield and storage. Camels, elephants, game, and furriers. We have several game resources up here. They would benefit from that. That's game. That's sheep, a game resource, two game resources, and they would benefit a bit from it. Then instead, he is now an herbalist as chief. Wow, all our units heal. 7 hit points instead of 5 during the healing process. That's fascinating, I love it. Or Highlander as chief, more attack strength on hills outside. I'm fascinated. Absurd herbalist, we heal faster, it's great. Great. 3 action points remain. Yeah, sadly you can't just move into a forest to hide him anymore. But here, for example, a landmarker discovers what appears to be a waterfall phenomenon. Let's call that a cataract. We gain legitimacy again. We want to found the next city here soon. Maybe the one after that up ahead. 1 round further. I'm curious if there will be another earthquake. We're being attacked. The earthquake is coming to an end. We saved Egypt from destruction. Yes, I did it. Somehow more experience points for us. And can we build the oracle now? Now we can build it. Now we have the necessary funds. There will also be a lot of legitimacy once it's finished. And in the west, there will be fields for pyramids. Yeah, no, that's wasteland. That's not dry. I don't know if wasteland counts as dry. Wasteland or desert is dry. That counts as dry. This here. Here too, we would have several fields. We don't have any here, but here we can build the pyramids. We have a unit up here. The second one will be produced here in 1 turn. The settler who moves down here. I would make another unit after that. All right, let's move first. Please heal him once more. Now it's happening up here, heading towards the ruins. We have discovered a holy tomb. Our expedition finds an ancient monument, a tomb of an important leader. Move along. Well, whoever you may be, stand there. I was once a king, so kings, do not begrudge me this piece of earth that covers my body. If we leave it, we're generous and get 2 Chaos Men. The city capital gladly, Ovon, that's me, destroy this place. We only briefly get legitimacy twice. Or let's study the embalming rituals of this culture. 60 researchers one time, that means we get 6 rounds of research for free. I want to be kind. WB is kind. He should also think that I'm kind. Or hey, is there anyone out there who thinks I'm not kind? Am I kind? Last announcement from me. Write in the comments, do you think I'm kind or not? But think very carefully about what you write.